Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, what is up, James? How you doing? What a night yesterday. What a night indeed. My goodness gracious. So my son is out. He's here. He got here in time for the inauguration. He got here in time to see Bitcoin's highest price ever. He really did make a good showing. Good showing. Because this happened at like 4 a.m. Yeah, he got here in time for it. He came in at 1 a.m. So he gave it 3 hours and he helped pump the markets. So hats off to that kid. He's starting out great. Oh man. This thing on? It's working. I don't know. I feel like I'm only talking to myself. Anyways, we're here. We're live. We're doing things. What is this? Don't want that. Okay. Alright. What up? Congrats, bro. What is up? Thank you, Dr. Techno. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, man. I am exhausted. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. So we're going to see how the energy level is today. I'm going to do my best, but man, am I tired. I am tired. They kept us awake until 4. I woke up around 8. I had to come back, hang out with my daughter. It's been one of those days, but I gotta get the content out. I'm here for you guys. Honestly, I would have gotten the new cryptos out there. It's just as I was cycling through all of the new cryptos, it all looked like garbage, so I couldn't do that video. So my bad, guys. Couldn't get you those 2 videos that I was trying desperately hard to keep every single day, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. If you guys have any requests, please start dropping them in. I will have to have a shorter stream today. Luckily, price action has been absolute poop, so I don't think this is going to be that request heavy of a stream anyways. So looking at Bitcoin right now on the 4 hour, it does kind of look like a whipsaw pattern. It basically went up and came straight back down. The positive here, you maintained above your 50-symbol moving average on the 4 hour. You also stayed above the 99,515 level. So there's some positive things to see out of here. We're also resetting our indicators, which is nice. The only problem I do have on the 4 hour, you do have bearish divergence based off the higher high, and then you had the lower relative strength. So this does imply we should see more of a sell-off. Hopefully it doesn't get to be too crazy, but we'll see. Checking out your daily time frame. Oh, and that's another thing. During Trump's inauguration speech, he never said anything about Bitcoin, so I'm sure there were some people who were disappointed and decided to sell off and protest. But I digress. We do have multiple levels of bearish divergence on the daily. Also, it looks like we may have canceled it out. Solo and Wink, aka Win. Oh, Win K, got it. Alrighty, so we could have canceled it out with this high to this high. We could have canceled out this bearish divergence, acting as if it already played out. So hopefully that is the case. We're gonna find out in the coming days what happens. I'm expecting more upside, literally because the weekly still. You know what? No, I'm kind of at a toss up, honestly. The problem we had is we almost had a weekly candle close above, like the highest weekly candle close ever, but Meliana coin stole it from us. So it's really hard to gauge what the market wants to do, and we do have to wait till tomorrow to get a better idea. Currently, I am in no trades. I am not trading anything because everything I've tried to trade, it breaks out, then makes new lows. It doesn't make much sense. Therefore, I'm not playing around in this market because the market doesn't know what it wants. So, let that be known. But your weekly, we still have bearish divergence on the weekly. We have not canceled it out, and this could have been our last hurrah before a big pullback. We're going to find out. 4 hour does not look that bad, but it also doesn't look great. Looking at our 1 hour time frame, 1 hour's trying to chug along. It did make a higher low, so there's a possibility of some short-term rally. But in all honesty, I'm just kind of waiting for that first lower high and seeing more of a pullback at this point. Honestly. Yeah, when the ETF market opens tomorrow, Bitcoin gonna skyrocket? Roger, you think so? I mean, hopefully it does. I have to lean bearish based off this price action. This price action is not good. And then the altcoins are bleeding out like crazy. I have to see it. That's my problem. I have to see it. So hopefully you're right, Roger. Hopefully you're right. This is looking a little bleak. Let's check out our liquidation map. Maybe that'll give us a little bit more insight of what could be coming. Well, this looks a lot more promising. So if you look at the shorts on the daily, there is a mass block of shorts up here around $109,000. You also have this bit of liquidity at $105,812. $87 million worth of shorts are sitting right there. That is crazy. So we could start seeing some short squeezes because wow, oh wow, are people acting extremely bearish off of an indecisive move. That is wild. Let's check out your weekly here. Your weekly, oh, there's a ton of liquidity. $126 million at 109,754. Going to the downside, yes, you do have liquidity, but it is nowhere as good as up there. We might see things go up. Market waiting on the executive orders, probably coming tomorrow. That's a good point. That is a good point. Hoping for 104 to get squeezed right now. It would be nice to see that. It really would. Would be nice. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, that's Bitcoin. I don't really have much else I want to look at because I haven't had a chance to look at really anything else. I bet we're getting a short squeeze right now. I don't know. We could. Your 1 hour has room to run. Your 1 hour definitely has room to run. Your 15-minute. The problem I also have is right now it's like there are rumors about on Sui we might get Trump's son's coin popping up. And, you know, anybody who felt like they missed out on Trump, they missed out on Meliana, they're like, oh, I can get in on that one. So we noticed what they can do to the market. It's sad, honestly. It's honestly sad. Good evening, Milk. How you doing? Your book map is saying 5 minutes. We'll see that. Okay, all right. Well, hopefully we do. Hopefully we do. See, it's like right now. You had a dip on Bitcoin. You made a low. You popped up. You came down. And it's like, all right, let's confirm the lows. It wicked below it. So it's like, okay, are you going to hold this one? It could just wick below it. This market's really frustrating to try and read. I don't like it. I don't like it. So I'm not even participating. All I'm doing is DCAing into projects at really low levels. And I'm like, hey, I can do this. That's fine. I'll wait until the market figures out what they want. And then we can get some follow through of something. So let's check out Solo. Let's see how it's holding up after all of this weird price action. Yikes. Alright, 15-minute could look a lot better. Really could. Hey, love you, Porky. But dude, go spend time with your family, brother. I spent all day with my daughter. She is now watching her show. So I'm happy about that. I'm here just to do a quick live stream before we start going into the bedtime routine. My wife's still at the hospital till tomorrow. And my son, he's going to be in the NICU for a few weeks. So, yeah, we're doing all right, DC. I appreciate the like, hey, go hang out with your family. We get it. I appreciate that. I do like that. I'm going to go out on a limb. You predict another BTC all-time high tonight around 1 or 2 a.m. Eastern, just like last night? That would be interesting. It was so fast, you couldn't take it off? Wait, what? Sad, your take profit trigger right before the pump? Oh, that's rough. That is rough. Anyways, so moving on to Sol. Yeah, honestly, DZ, what I want most right now, it's sleep. But I have to make sure my daughter gets to sleep first. So, as soon as I'm done here, we're going to start getting into bedtime routine. Looking at solo, we do have a downtrend here. We broke out. Wild dude, true crypto crackhead. Hey, man. I have 2 children that are probably going to want to go to college one day, and I will argue with them. But you know what? I got to make some dough out here. Got to make sure these kids have a good life. All right. So yeah, solo right now. With how the market's been reacting, I would expect it to come back down to 45066. And once you get that, maybe you can start making your move up. But this market's been weird, man. It's been weird. Can I check Ethereum? Sure. The man is working. I am working. I got you on Ethereum. I got you. No, I just can't wait until I get some idiot walking in here and talking about how I don't care about the community and all that other stuff. That's gonna be my favorite day. I'm gonna roast the shit out of that guy. Whoever does it, I'm gonna roast him. Anyways, so solo right now, you're making higher lows. You're trying to confirm this level at 45066 as support. We're still waiting. Still waiting to get that golden retrace. So you still can see about a 45% or yeah, about a 45% move to the upside. But if you're trying to get in any fresh trades on this, wait and see if you hold 45066, because you could very well come back down to 3744 with how weird the market's working. I might have D-Gen and Turbo. Sure, got you. D-Gen Turbo. D-Gen and Turbo are on deck. Alright. So, this is what I'm seeing out of solo. 4 hour, you have room to fall. You are putting in your first green cell on the MACD. That's kind of positive. It does look like you have some form of bullish convergence with this backtest. So, it should run. We're going to see what happens, though. Looking at our 1 hour time frame. 1 hour is interesting. It does look like it wants to pull back further. You're about to put in your first red cell on the MACD. And it looks like you're getting growing selling pressure going into this pop to the upside, which is also a lower high, rounding off. This is making me believe you're about to see some downside on this, possibly 11% to the downside. Kind of a shame. Kind of a shame. 15-minute. It's not really telling you anything of substance outside of bearish divergence happened, and now you've made a lower high. And you're just kind of bleeding out now. That's too bad. Thanks, man. I'm probably going to start accumulating various coins until March or April pump. Smart move. Bro, where have you been this whole weekend? I had a baby. my wife literally just had my son. So that's where I've been. If you were in Discord, you had all the updates. And yeah, that's where I've been. Anyways, moving along. We're going to check out WinK. I've never heard of this thing. WinK. No. So it's just Win? Oh, there it is. Wink. Oh, got it. Got it. We've been there. Cool. I can trade this? Huh. Weird. Going out to our weekly. Let's see where it's sitting. That's not a good level that you're finding a ton of results. That's not good. I mean, not even one live stream from the hospital? No, Roger. No. I will never live stream from the hospital. But, once again, if you were in Discord, you got notified. Because we got pictures. We got some pictures. I was even dropping some updates on random shit I was finding while we were waiting. I even posted trade setup for Bitcoin. Y'all, my dedication is it's there. No giving me shit ever. Check Miliana when you can't. Oh, great. We're actually going to look at that chart? Okay. Did I get some Trump and Miliana over the week? No, I didn't. I don't buy pumps like that. Nope. I don't like getting wrecked that bad. I don't do that. Melania, it's in the queue. Alright, looking at this on the weekly, this is a very bad area to find resistance on, because what is likely to happen for win, you could see yourself all the way back down to 7213. That's a very bad area to lose. Dang, you could see another 20% downside, and your weekly has plenty of room. Your daily has plenty of room. Yikes. It does look like there's some seller exhaustion, which is good. I guess you have a technical lower low, but pretty sideways on relative strength. Nope, it's just falling. Getting weaker and weaker by the day. Not good. 4 hours not oversold yet. Yeah, this thing could fall. And with how weird the market's been, oof, gross. And you're seeing the growing selling momentum. If you made a higher low and you maintained it, this would have been hidden bullish divergence on your MACD, where I would be like, oh, you're about to blast off. But you're starting to show weakness. That's not good. Checking out the 1 hour. 1 hour has bullish divergence. That's nice. It looks like you're trying to round out right now, possibly try and go to the upside. Personally speaking, I wouldn't trust it just because so many trades are getting stopped out. It is unbelievable. So I would just wait. I literally would just sit on my hands on this one. If I already held it, I would put a stop loss probably below this wick low, sitting around 8767. I would just put a stop loss there because you would expect to get a nice little discount as it fell further, and you can just buy back in later. Checking out the 15 minute. Yeah, your 15's showing signs that it wants to go up. Yeah, that's the problem. I just don't trust it because of how the market's been moving this weekend. So it should go up. You should see it rise. We will see if it does. Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying here. It should go up, but we'll see if it actually does. Because who knows? Maybe Trump's son releases his coin, and then all of a sudden the whole market gets devastated again. Just because that's what's been happening for 3 days straight. I'm so surprised by that. So surprised. But if it does do what it should do, 15% upside is likely. Kind of like a MSTR, sure. We'll take a quick glance at MicroStrategy. Does TradingView have overnight trading though? No, it doesn't. No, it does not. All right, MicroStrategy. It's well on its way. Well on its way. It's working its way up there. Markets were closed today, so you requesting this any day over the weekend, it's going to look the exact same as before. Okay, thanks. They got to release a Sun's coin on Sui. Yeah, that's the rumors. That's the rumors. So, MicroStrategy still looks the same. Looks like it's going up. All right. ETH. Checking out ETH next. Ethereum should have had a breakout, but Ethereum's holding up extremely well. It is holding up very well. We're still expecting it to stay above 2,956. If it loses 2,956, you break market structure. So that would be really bad. So let's hope it stays. Yeah, that's why Ali asked about overnight. Got it. On Webull, I can see it. Can you look at Chainlink? Sure, we can check out Link. We can look at Link. Alright, so right now, Ethereum, it surprisingly is unchanged. We're still in this inverse head and shoulders that I've been looking at. So let's just see what happens. We're waiting for the breakout. We're waiting for a back test. This thing moves like a dinosaur. But once it does break 3,955, we're looking for this thing to move up 42% and hitting $5,632. This could happen. This really could happen eventually, someday in the future. ETH is a stable coin, doesn't move at all. I mean, pretty much. But one day it's going to move, and when it does, everybody's going to be like, oh, I didn't have enough ETH. The problem Ethereum's been having is the Vitalik Ethereum Foundation or some nonsense. Every time Ethereum goes up, they start selling. They sell a lot, too. They have actively been suppressing the price of Ethereum. I don't know why, but also apparently Donald Trump's been buying up a ton of Ethereum also. So I'm like confused as to what the future for Ethereum holds, but it might be bright. We'll see. We'll see. The news has been all over X talking about how, yeah, this thing could start going crazy. So keep your eyes on Ethereum. It looks promising. But no change, just waiting for a breakout. No change. Checking out Chainlink, it is broken out. It's holding up pretty well, all things considered. The longer you can stay above this demand line, the better. Your price target is actually to go up to 43.74. It looks really good on the daily. Let's go into the 4-hour. 4-hour does look like it's curving down, and you have bearish divergence. This could see yourself back down to 21.78, so just mentally prepare for that. Going into the 1-hour, 1 hour had bearish divergence, and now it's bleeding out. Who knows? Who knows? Since I'm thinking of going short here, it might be time to put in a long. Might be time. It might be getting ready to just explode to the upside. Your CCI indicator is saying it's time to buy it. Your relative strength is saying neutral. So that's kind of an interesting development here, creating a lot of confusion. Looking at your 15-minute little Adam and Eve double bottom action at these levels. If it decides to play out for the scalp trader out there, you might see yourself gaining a little bit of change. You could see Link going up 21%. That is your bullish case right now. 21% upside. Your bearish case is you go back down to support, which is about an 11.62% downside. So that's what I'm seeing at a Link right now. Let's check out DGen. DGen has gotten absolutely screwed. That's all I can tell you. You had such great bullish consolidation. You even had bullish divergence that got ruined. Absolutely ruined. As soon as you got this wick low, it was like, oh great, we have our bullish divergence because, you had your low and your significantly higher low in relative strength. That was giving you all the signs of, yes, we're going up. And then Trump's coin launched. And then Miliana's coin launched. Yeah, DGen got kind of screwed. I'm not even going to lie. So you do have support sitting at 704 and at 589. Let's see what happens come tomorrow. But hopefully you hold some support. But you are gaining momentum in selling pressure. So this could get really nasty. Just keep that in mind. You might see yourself at 589. If you lose 589, you just might be confirming your lows at 283, which would be devastating to say the least. But yeah, I don't like it when TA gets disrespected that bad just because of, a new meme coin launched. That kind of drove me crazy this weekend. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But yeah, that's DGen right now. It's not looking fantastic on the daily with that growing selling pressure. Looking at it on the 4-hour, you can see the bullish divergence is forming. Hopefully you do catch a bounce from here. If you do catch a bounce at 704, you could see this thing rally up to overhead resistance, more than likely 42%, and we'll reassess from there. It all depends on if you do get that bounce. All depends. But Now that people can just buy into Trump coin, it's making it hard to argue to stay in this. Yeah, I hate Trump coin. I mean, there's no need to hate it. It's just I don't like how crazy people got over it so fast. That's what I don't like. It's like, okay, he launched a meme coin. Why are you guys selling off all of your other coins to get into well, I don't get it. Especially when you have 80% of the coins locked up. That doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. But oh well. I'm not going to worry about it. They'll all get wrecked eventually. And when they do, they'll learn their lesson. So that is the cost of admission. That's all it is. Alright, Turbo's next. Doing a terrible thing. Thing was, we had that false breakout to the upside. And now we lost support. And bearishly backtesting it. Now we could see Turbo come all the way down to 35197. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. However, you could find yourself touching some support off this former demand line. That would be nice. Let's see what our daily looks like. Lost our 200 daily moving average after bearishly backtesting the 100 simple moving average. That's and you're not oversold, and it does look like you're starting to gain momentum to the downside. Yikes. All right, what is possible here? We could see this thing come down. First off, 23%, where you should find a bit of support. Should find it. So looking at the support level right here, that's where I would be first looking for support, because it was resistance and it acted as support once. Can I look at Hoppy? Little pump today because people found a Trump wallet with Hoppy. Interesting. Okay, get ready for takeoff on BTC. All right. I'm going to believe you, James. I'm going to believe you. Okay, so Turbo right now, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. First move I would be looking for is like 25% downside. Maybe you get a pop to the upside because a lot of people probably see this and they'd be like, oh, it's time to short. And then you get a little short squeeze before it falls. But this is a tough sell for me. You do have bullish divergence on the 4 hour, so that's the good part. Looking at your 1 hour, you have bullish divergence on the 1 hour. You have the higher lows. It's trying to rally right now. It really is. But as we found out this weekend, we just need some slight news in the wrong direction, and all of a sudden, it's dumping. Your 15-minute really wants to rally. It really wants to rally so bad. We're going to see if it can. Problem I do see here in the very short term is you already made a pretty deep retrace to the upside. You could see this thing fall. You really could see it fall. And then, lines up nearly perfectly with going down and testing some support. So that is one thing I do worry about for Turbo right now. Turbo could be seeing some downside. 22%. All right. Sorry I'm so bearish. I don't want to be. It just is how the market looks. I really don't want to be bearish. I want to be extremely excited, like, markets are going up. We're going crazy. My son's here. He's pumping the markets. He gave everybody all-time high on Bitcoin. That's what he did. And he's like, all right, job's done. I'm premature. Give me some time. All right. Melania. There it is. Melania meme. Who did everyone just list it right at the same time? Wow. How far down did this thing get? That lost some value. Wow. That was a that was a money grab. That's what that was. That's all I can say. That's a money grab right there. Holy crap. It gets listed, shoots up, and just sell off. Wow. That is wild. Honestly, this thing could go to zero. I don't think you guys understand that. It could go to zero. It's a possibility. There's nothing really to decipher here. It's going down, and now it's going down less fast. You broke out. Yeah, Trump did this. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like when Gary Gensler got the SEC position. We're like, oh, we got a crypto-friendly guy in the SEC. Let's go. And then it was like, wait, what is this? No, that's not what we wanted. Damn it. Eh. So you do have bullish divergence on the 15. Let's see if you get a higher low. Let's see if you get the higher low. There's a possibility. If you manage to get a higher low right here on Melania, I do think this one has the possibility of actually getting a golden retrace. You could see this thing rally up something like 154%. But noted, you're going to have a lot of people want to get back into this thing. So I think it's unlikely that you do get that, but we're going to wait and find out. If time, I'm in a long. Liquidation is 0.6. That's kind of rough. We'll check it out. We will check it out. We just have one more before that. So we got to check out Hoppy. Hoppy. Hoppy getting a nice little bounce here. Let's check out your 4 hour real fast. Let's see how this looks. You just got oversold. Now you're not oversold. This now it resembles a bearish backtest. That's not great. That is not great. And you have gaining momentum to the downside. Why do I have this 61%? Did I call this crap? Oh, I did a bullish and bearish case. Oh no. So the bearish case is playing out. Got it. I understand. So yeah, Hoppy, I wouldn't be too excited over this one because you haven't touched support yet and you're still in a downtrend. So maybe you do see a little bit more upside, but support is sitting at 40511. Even after the breakout, you're likely to come back down to this level because you're so close to it. It's kind of how this thing's working. And you're not oversold on the daily. You could be showing bullish divergence. You do have daily bullish divergence, so you're kind of grasping at straws here, hoping that it actually does go up. You got the death cross on the daily back here on January 10th. That's not great. Let's check your 1 hour. 1 hour is not giving me really feel-good feelings. So your relative strength back in the bullish control zone. Tons of buying pressure. The problem is where your relative strength is about the same as back here. So that is bearish convergence. That is meaning you now have the room to run to the downside. So unless Bitcoin gets real great real soon, I could see this thing falling just a little bit further. Could see another, oh god, that's not a little bit. What? 36% more? Ugh. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Alright, looking at our 15 minute got overbought. The last time you were this overbought on the 15 minute was, what, back here? No. Whoa. That's really overbought. Back here. Right there. There's a little price discrepancy here. I don't like that. So technically speaking, you have a lot more room to the downside right now than you do to the upside. So I'm leaning extremely bearish on this one. I hope that I'm wrong about that, but we still could see another 36% move to the downside. You're currently backtesting a level of support that recently was used as, resistance that recently was used as support. So that's what I'm seeing out of Hoppy, sadly. Sadly, it's not looking great. All right, last request of the night. Zeribro. And it does look like the market's starting to dump right now, so I think the shorts are winning. Everyone who bought Trump and Miliana coin, you guys deserve to get wrecked. I'll be laughing my ass off. I mean, it's looking like the entire market's getting wrecked because with that action over the weekend, it made the entire crypto space look like a joke. Zeribro, I don't actually know why you're even deciding to buy it. You went long on it. You're catching a falling knife right now, and you're not oversold on the daily yet. Oh, let's go into the 4 hour. Okay, 4 hours trying to give you bullish divergence, a ton of bullish divergence. You're still just wishing and hoping here. I guess you're playing the breakout. I guess. I wanted to sell yesterday night when it was $62. I didn't sell that. Thought it was going to be higher this morning. Now it's 36. Should I hold more or sell if it hits 38, 34? Please suggest me. You already wish that you sold it. I think you answered your own question. Yeah. So you went from a plan to hopes and dreams. When you're trying to trade based off hopes and dreams, you're going to get wrecked every single time. You should have a plan. That is my words of advice there. XCN seems like nothing can take it down right now. Jeff, that's probably the best time to sell. Honestly, that's probably when you're like, oh my god, nothing can stop this thing. Get out of it right then. I would sell instantly. Instantly. James, I decrease your leverage because of that. Okay, I think the algos are just trying to take out longs before a bigger move. Oh, they're taking out everybody. What do I think about Trump coin? Honestly, I don't really have many thoughts about the Trump coin. I just get confused by the amount of people who FOMO'd into it instantly. They sold off like their entire life to get in there. What's up, HQZ? How you doing? Welcome in. You deserve it. But yeah, SAR War. I mean, we'll look at the Trump coin next, but honestly, it's like the party's over. That thing went from 0 to 27 billion in a day. Why would you not sell that? This is where I say a lot of people's thought process, I get really confused. I would sell that instantly. What's my prediction about Trump coin? Will it hit again its highs? I doubt it. I strongly doubt it. The hype was before inauguration. Sell the news, baby. I highly doubt it. I doubt it will see that number ever again. I'm pretty sure it's done. Because you have to understand, there's 80% of the coins that are locked up that will be released over the next 3 years. That is just sell pressure that can continue to come in for 3 years straight. You're going to have to get the craziest bull run ever. The only way the Trump coin goes up is if Trump brings our economy out of the depths of hell that it's in. That is the only way. The better he does in presidency, the better the coin will theoretically do. But as soon as he makes one wrong move or one thing takes a little too long to pan out, everyone's going to dump that coin. Like, everybody. Including the insiders that have already been seen dumping their coin while never buying it. So, yeah, I don't think that's a great one to hold long term at all. I bought it when it was 36 2 days ago. Made I mistake, I think. Yeah, that was a mistake. More Trump coins unlocking March, so only gonna dump. Exactly, it's just gonna fall. First noticed Trump coin at $6, but I regret not FOMOing in. No, I've lost too much money on FOMOing into hot Solana rugs. Exactly, like we've all paid the price there. Don't worry, Jeff. I'm gonna get to your XCN. I'm gonna check it out for you. We're gonna see it. XCN. Before you go, can we look at 1 inch? We'll look at 1 inch. What was I writing down? It started with a T. Hold on. So I want to check out something. Trump coin. Jesus Christ. Trump and then 1 inch. Alrighty. This is going to be one of our shortest streams ever. So right now we can see on Zero Bro, it's coming down. You having a stop loss at 6 cents. I mean, that's a great stop loss area. But honestly, I would put my stop loss on Zeri Bro at 12.59. Because you go below that, you're absolutely in price discovery. You're already in price discovery to the downside. Already. And right now, if I were legitimately looking at this, all I'm looking for is shorting opportunities. Did we hit a 618? Not quite. Maybe we come up to the 5-0, getting up to 17.14. Maybe. And then I would still be looking for 734, honestly. And we'll see if you find support there. The market doesn't look strong enough to facilitate anyone going long right now. It really doesn't facilitate that. As for accumulation, yeah, this might be a good opportunity to accumulate, but once again, you're grabbing a falling knife. You don't know where it's going to stop. So that's one of the biggest things. Congrats on your son, Porky. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. Let me see. Whoever fell into Trump coin, you'll learn. We all been there. Don't FOMO on hold solid projects. That's true. Yeah. Holding solid projects, it will pay off in the long run. It really will. You saw the photos on Discord. I'm glad you saw them. Apparently, a lot of people don't actually look at them. Also, I learned something else today because I looked at my analytics on my videos. 50% of people watching my videos are not subscribed. Absolutely insane. So if you're not subscribed here, hit the subscribe button. It's a great thing to do. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. Zeri Bro, I am extremely bearish on, unless Bitcoin starts pumping right now. Extremely bearish on it. Going into Trump. USDT. So, official Trump. Let's check this thing out. Yeah, it looks like you're hitting a level of support right now based off your 1 hour. Let's check your 4 hour. Considering how brand new this is, we'll use that as levels of support and resistance. So right now, there you go. You're breaking support right as we speak. As we speak, could you... How could someone not subscribe? It's free. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. So I understand when people don't want to subscribe. I get it. But also, hey, it's not up to me to make other people money either. I'm just out here trying to help whoever wants to listen. And for those who do listen, I just hope that we make some life-changing wealth for you. That's really the goal of this channel. Should I sell if the Trump coin hits 36 or a little more? I invested 2,300. Please give me some suggestions. Sell it. You're at 33. You bought it at 36. You made a terrible decision. Maybe it goes up. Maybe it doesn't. I personally would sell. Then again, I personally didn't buy it. So there's that. I did not buy this thing. And right now you're breaking support. Your next level you're looking for support at is $26. Yeah, don't fall for the hype. People are going to hype this up, trying to get out. That's really all it is. YGG video was good. I'm glad you liked that one. I sub, follow, interact, a thumbs up, just down bad on DGen, and we'll go premium when I profit. No worries, DZ. I appreciate you being here all the time. You're absolutely amazing. I do thank you. I'd say if you can get your money back or more, get out. I mean, HQZ is giving some solid advice here. Oh, look at that. You're seeing more sell pressure suddenly. Let's go into our 15-minute. Let's see what's going on. Ooh. You popped up just enough to be able to sell off more. That is unfortunate. Unfortunate. So here's your current downtrend that you are really maintaining. This is beautiful. How great it looks. Because we can also extrapolate where this could go. You hit the 50% retrace. So now you're going to be looking for Trump coin to fall down another 34%. Dang, son. That's the TA on Trump coin. That's what I'm seeing. So you can make your decision based off what I'm seeing. Or you can counter trade it and hope for the best. Not looking good for DGen tattoo. It's not looking good. Still saving a spot for for just in case. Okay, all right. So HQZ, do you have a bunch of tattoos? Porky, you know, funny with Trump coin. Hey man, you guys can counter trade all you want. It's fine. I don't want. I'm not worried about it. I'm a coffee drinker. Nice, Jeff. Nice. So XCN. I was looking at this coin earlier, honestly, and your thought of it not being able to get taken down. Well, I hate to give you some, I don't know, insight, but it does look like you're consolidating. So you did make your first lower high. You have not, on the 4-hour, put in any bearish divergence. On your daily, you have not put in any bearish divergence. So XCN right now, I'm looking for bullish consolidation. If I'm being completely honest, bullish consolidation is what I'm looking for. Current level you want to maintain above 88044. You are likely to test it again because you've already come down to it once and twice. You could even make a higher low from there. This could take forever to play out. But understand, if you lose that level, your next level of support is all the way down here, 30519. So it does look like it's doing some bullish consolidation. You kind of have to wait and see what it's going to do. Going to have to just wait if you really want to keep holding it. Me personally, after it makes a move that, I mean, I realize the move it just made was 634%. If you're thinking it's going to keep on rallying from here and just go to the moon, I would disagree. I would disagree. I would think people would be in the mindset of, I just made a 6x. Maybe I should go buy some dinner for my mistress as I allow my wife to continue shopping on Amazon. I don't know. Maybe. Just a thought. But I don't condone cheating, everybody. You shouldn't do that. But I do know how some people, when they get a little wealthy, they get a little crazy. So, yeah. Anyways. Yeah, XCN, I would not be surprised to see a bit of a pullback. I would not be surprised. Not in the least. And a pullback, I mean, at a minimum, back down to 106473 could be a good area to then reassess what you're doing. Whether it could see support or not. But either way, that's 15% to the downside, possibly. The charts look weird tonight. Top 100, so many squigglies up and down, like WTF. Is E doing? Yeah, it does look weird. That's why I'm currently not in any, and I repeat, I am not in any trades right now. All I'm doing is accumulating. That is all I'm doing at this moment in time. Accumulating projects, whether it be brand new projects that I usually post videos about, or it is things like YGG, the video I posted today. I literally bought a bag today. I was like, hey, this looks like a great area to jump in. So I did. I mean, I don't like just look at, oh, it could go up 1800% and just ignore it. No, I buy into those things. So I was like, oh shit, this could be really nice. I might be able to buy some shoes. Anyways, looking at 1 inch. You're losing a level. You got support down here, 26.97. Got support down there. That's too bad. You made a lower high? What the oh no. Now you have resistance? That's so annoying. Oh, this is going to be consolidating for the long term. Oh no. That's terrible. Your weekly has plenty of room to the downside. You're putting in your first red sell, but noted we're only on Monday. Whiff video, good too. I'm glad you like the whiff video also. Looking at your daily is just kind of selling off. You got a reignition of selling pressure right now, and you bearishly backtested this little area of what used to be support. Now it is acting as resistance. We could see 1 inch fall as much as 19%. That sucks. You may be looking at 1 inch. Don't speak for us all, Kappa. I'm looking at 8 inch right now. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I like that. So yeah, 1 inch. I mean, your daily, it's kind of like do or die time. Are you going to hang on to that 200 simple moving average or not? Checking out your 4 hour. 4 hour, you are bleeding. Just bleeding out. Oh, man. That is rough. Checking out the 1 hour. 1 hour, it's bleeding out. Yeah, I wouldn't have very much enthusiasm of upside. You kind of got to wait till tomorrow morning. But you could definitely argue a short. Get a stop loss right above here at 3705, 19% downside. That there's a strong argument for downside movement. Very strong argument. Very, very bad argument for upside movement. Because we've noticed over this weekend, bullish divergence just don't matter. I save one Trump token for the second term. Okay. Good luck. Good luck in holding that one. I do wish everybody who got the Trump token and the Meliana token, I do wish you the best of luck. I will not buy those tokens simply because when I see something that blows past a $1 billion market cap within 4 hours, no, I can't touch that. I really can't touch that. I've learned my lesson too many times. Heck, I managed to get out of Safe Moon safe with gains. I managed to get out with gains. So, you know what? I've played with the devil for far too long. Thank you, Mr. Space Ripper. I appreciate you. Good evening. Check out ICP. If yes, I'll rewind. Thank you. No, I have not checked it out. We can go to ICP next because 1 inch looks terrible. Looks terrible. So ICP. And ICP doesn't look any better either. Oh no, you lost that supply line bad. You bearishly back to, oh god. Okay, so remember how I said this thing can go down that low this time? Yeah, you popped up to your demand line and to roll over. Oh god. So now we get to look at this in such a colorful way where we could do this. Because guess what we did? That bearish 5-0 hit. Now we're coming down. We could see ICP get all the way down to 733.9. That is terrible. How you doing, bro? I am tired. I'm extremely tired, Pin 2. Extremely tired. ICP had a sad performance lately. Really, yeah. Of course, 1 inch looks terrible. Can you imagine having 1 inch? I've been in a cold pool before. I could imagine. Checking out the 4 hour time frame, not oversold, so you could see more downside. That is, why does the market look so gross? Crypto booming. You want to check out SEI? Sure. Alrighty, so looking at this, yeah, it just doesn't look great because of this lower high right here and losing your supply line completely. It's not a good look. Most alts look disgusting. You're absolutely right. They really do. And it's sad because before the Trump coin launched, they looked so good. They looked so good. It was like, oh yeah, we got bullish divergence. We got everything going in the right direction. We're about to have some good old paydays. Trump token. What? Oh, not even close to being oversold. Oh no. You got a reignition of selling pressure. Oh no. I'm just hoping Tuesday turns into a good day. I really hope. TA don't matter, DCA until your coin blows up, period. Anything else, you losing money. I do long-term holding, but I do like TA when it comes to great area of taking profits, great times to get into my DCAing, as well as, a really good area to short the market. Like right now, this is a great area to short ICP, and you could be looking for this thing to drop. I mean, up to 23%. But no, I do agree. You should have your long-term holdings. Everybody should. If you don't have long-term holdings, I mean, you're going to get crazy stressed out in this market. Just crazy stressed out. You shouldn't do that. Great thing for trading is like giving you some extra DCA money, especially when you want to degen around and buy some brand new projects. Use those profits for that. Or maybe you want to buy some laundry detergent or something. It works for that too. such a great project with so much potential, but people want to throw their money at a billionaire's vanity coin with no utility. Sad, that's true. As soon as you short it, goes long. Well, remember, the whole point of shorting is to hedge your bets against your long-term holding. So it's like, I'm holding this token, but as it's going down, I want to make money to the downside. So when it's done going down, I can throw that money into my longer-term holdings. That's really what futures was made for, and nobody uses it for that. Happens every time. Yeah, Nikita, what's up, Porky? God bless. Thank you. Appreciate you. I don't know if you're saying God bless to me or because you know that I have my son. Can I look at Aave? Aave looks interesting. I was looking at Aave earlier. But yeah, we'll check out Aave. AAVA. Aave. Shit, $7 is where I bought ICP months ago. The rate of return on some of these coins, man, I should have just invested in the S&P 500 ETF. Yeah, maybe. Wow, that's a dope ass strategy. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be done. Crispy lifestyle. That's literally how it's supposed to be done. Wish I would have thought about that sooner. Oh no. Should I make a video about that? I didn't know people didn't do that. I didn't know that wasn't like a common thought. You DCA into a project. When you think it's going to go down, you put in shorts. As it goes down, you're making money to buy back in to your longer term holdings. I thought that was just a normal thing. I'm sorry. My bad. This is the first time I hear about doing that. Wow. Wow, that's news to me. Holy, that's wild. I didn't know that. Okay. Huh. Didn't realize that. All right. Anyways, let's move along. We're gonna get off this ICP thing. It does look like it's gonna see more downside. You could see another 23% to the downside. Let's go ahead and jump into SEI. Yikes. But you could lose on shorts. Well, remember, it's a hedge. It's a hedge. So the idea is, let's just say you think it's going to drop 20%. You use 10% of what you're holding so that you can end up leveraging that into the short with a stop loss, of course. And then it's like, okay, it's not that bad if you lose. Some people only go 1% because they'll put, like, let's just say a 10x leverage. So then they end up making money as it goes down to DCA back into that project. But remember, you always operate with a stop loss. So worst case, it didn't go down. You'll make your money back anyways because it's going up. That's the whole idea. Alrighty, so look at, you're losing support on C token. That's not great. Oh, that's really bad. You tried to pop back up. You've got rejected from your 50 simple moving average. You are no longer in that close to being oversold territory. This looks bleak. This looks like C wants to come back down to 2655. That's not great. I don't think you're going to go in a straight line down because you are so deep in that bearish control zone. So I don't think that'll happen. You're also very deep in the bearish control zone on the daily. You did have bullish divergence that's getting, I mean, you still technically have bullish divergence. So we're going to have to wait and see on Monday, see if you start catching some bids. But if you lose this level right here, this wick low, sitting here at 32.98, you lose that, I'll see you at 26 cents. I'll see you down there. It'll just dump. It'll be like, oh no, there's nothing to hold us up anymore. I mean, maybe you catch some bids at 30.72, but your support, it's sitting down here at 26.55. So that could be extremely terrible for C token. Let's check your 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour is just bleeding out. Check your 15. 15 still has room to fall as well. That's too bad. Hopefully all this bearishness doesn't happen hopefully, but it doesn't look good. I'll tell you that much. It really doesn't look good. Because even on your 15-minute, you fell straight down, you caught a bounce, you almost got your 618, and you're just bleeding to the downside. So you'd be looking for support around 32.30. Maybe it comes down to 30.50. Then you get a bounce, but doesn't look great. Does not look great. Sorry, I can't deliver better news, everybody. All right, Ave was a very interesting one that I was looking at earlier. Ave, very interesting one from earlier, but you are getting rejected from 346. That's unfortunate. Your 15-minute, it was trying so hard, came so far, but in the end, the bearish divergence made it not even matter. And the double top on the 1 hour, that's a son of a bitch. Wow. Yeah, I'll probably see you back at some support. Probably. Unless Bitcoin gets bullish. This is solely dependent on Bitcoin. Okay, everybody? Bitcoin starts to go up a little bit. We're going to see a very good move for a lot of these altcoins to the upside. Because noted, this is technically bullish consolidation, where you could see this breakout and go up to $415. However, there's this gorgeous sell wall with bearish divergence, making me think you're going to see yourself back at 287. So that's what I'm seeing. Anytime I see bearish divergence on any time frame at a resistance, I'm like, oh, cool. It's going to go down. Awesome. Easy to short that. Very easy. And you could play this thing to the downside using this supply line or demand line right here. Because now you have a demand line. So you'd just be playing off the demand line all the way into 287 probably. So we'll see if that happens, but it could be a 14.8% downside move. Very well could be. All right. That is all the requests tonight. We're getting done super early. This is only 1 hour. Not bad. Maybe it's because I'm so bearish. Who knows? I don't want to be. Just so you guys know, I don't want to be so bearish. But, man, it doesn't look great. And once again, we could wake up and all this bearishness getting wiped out. So keep that in mind. The bearishness could literally just go away come morning time, and all the bullishness plays out. So keep that in mind. Hate to kill the hope party, but I lost a lot. Hey, man, I took some losses too. But noted, proper risk management saves a lot. Definitely saves a lot. And a lot of altcoins hit my profit-taking levels earlier. So I'm sitting in like cash that I'm throwing into other projects that I'm making videos on. So like ApeCoin, Beta, as well as Whiff. Also, I bought some more Kava, and then YGG, I bought that today. Those are ones I'm just accumulating because I'm like, these are great areas to buy in. Absolutely amazing. He can come out with a coin tomorrow and nothing in TA matters. It's true. It's true. But we don't give up on the thing that has worked the longest. So right now you're playing off of people's emotions. Can't do that. As soon as you start playing off emotions, it's like, oh, why do you even invest? That'll be the next thing. It's like, why do I even invest, period? So it's like, oh, nope, I'm sticking to my plan. I think my plan's still going to pan out over the course of this year. And I think it's going to be okay. But right now, we're just going through some weird volatility as we get a brand new president. What price should I buy more Chainlink? I don't know. Neo, you're going to have to decide that all on your own. I can't tell you what to do with your money. That's your money. Yeah, I hope things pick up tomorrow. They could. We're going to see what happens. Have a good night. Thank you for all the alpha. No problem at all. What's the best 1x coin for most promising coin? Wait, what? Are you talking about putting 1x in a trade? I would say Kava right now. And reason being is because you have bullish divergence on the weekly. So throughout all the volatility we've seen in the markets, it's like Kava's just chilling. it's it's doing nothing. Don't hate. I just hate that I don't sell when you had a 4x. Yeah, that's pretty rough. But yeah, so Kava right now, this is one that I'm accumulating a bit more of. I already hold a significant amount, but you can see this beautiful consolidation pattern here. You can see we have hit a low, but if we look at our weekly, since it's such a significant time frame, it helps. On our weekly, you have a low, lower low, but then if we look at the relative strength, higher low and relative strength. So we have bullish divergence. Someone's accumulating this thing. And the reason why I'm accumulating at these levels down here is because from your low to high, a golden retrace, you're looking for 1100%. So this is what I'm getting. I would like to double my money. What would your go-to coin be for a 1x? For doubling your money? Anything that's at these low levels, honestly. The amount of tokens that are ready to go up over 100%, it's unfathomable. Everything will stop dumping eventually. That's all it is. And it's looking like Bitcoin's catching bids right now, because things starting to look like they're going up. Maybe not. Maybe it's just this. I don't know, things look like they were just starting to go up right there. What's up, Jin? How you doing? But yeah, I like this structure. I like this a lot. Outside of this one, I showed you guys ApeCoin. Let's see what happened to it. I know that it sold off a bit more than I expected. Did I look at Sol? I'll rewind. No, I did not. No, I did not. So, right here on ApeCoin, we had a beautiful downtrend. We broke out of it. Looks like we're trying to fall back into it. But the same thing on your weekly. You had a low back here, lower low, and you put in that higher relative strength. So ApeCoin is another one I'm buying. BTC catching bids now for sure. It could be. Could be. But yeah, ApeCoin. Everybody forgets about it. But it looks great. As long as you're staying above 55 cents, it's worth accumulating. They broke longs out. Now they're coming for the shorts. Yeah, that's true. I think Brett could probably 2x soon. Maybe. Not financial advice. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Checking out our daily time frame for Ape. This is where the magic happens. Looks like we're coming in for a back test now. Completely ruining my bullish divergence, damn it. But as long as we're staying above 86.8, no big deal. Structure still stays intact if we test 55 cents. It's just a better buying opportunity. 55 cents for ApeCoin? Shit. A couple years ago, people would be jumping hand over fist. They'd be going nuts. It would look like Black Friday back in 1990. They would be like, oh my gosh, people are killing each other to buy this thing? Wow. I mean, golden retrace for Ape. We're looking at 1,700%. This is why I buy down here. This is why I buy everything at these levels. I like these levels. These are great levels. That's also why I was making such a really big deal out of Caspa. Because Caspa looks like it's at these levels. Might as well look at Brett before you go. I guess so. I guess so. We'll check out Brett. Yeah, Bitcoin's catching bids now, so all of my bearishness could be going away. I'm still not going to trade anything. So glad I'm not the only one who thinks the price action is actual trash, though. Oh no, this price action is dog shit. Dog shit. Brett looks terrible. Brett looks like it's coming back down to 7214. You have no support right here. You actually have no support until you get to 7214. None. You're in no man's land. I mean, unless you're like this flimsy little level right here at 8305, it's going to be the godsend of support. It's going to be our 886 support of from prophecy. It's going to be great. I don't think so. I think you're getting a full reset. But noted, if you get that full reset, You were at this level once, you went straight up. You're at this level again, a couple times, straight up. You get down here again, it looks just like Whiff. This thing will just go straight back up again if history is anything like before. So I would be looking for Brett down here at 7214. If you thought you missed out on the first time, you thought you missed out the second time, it's giving you a third chance. It's okay. Whoever's been trading this thing, they're making grips of money. They are. And they're going to keep doing the exact same thing because they're like, no, this is great. People keep buying the top. I'm going to keep on buying, keep going until people stop buying at this level. Then I need to push the price higher. So yeah. Yeah, might as well throw some money in and wait for the next pump. Exactly. So whenever anybody starts getting really down about the market, it's like, hey, there's always buying opportunities. There's always opportunities out there presenting themselves. Just take advantage when you find discounts. When you find a level that has acted as such very strong support getting tested again, get in there. Doge about to pump. It makes sense. It makes absolute sense for Doge to pump. It got announced. Elon just tweeted some stuff. Oh, shit. Here we go. Let's check Doge. I mean, Doge even looks fine on the daily. Like, you're just backtesting your supply line. No big deal. You can even adjust your supply line down to here, and it still looks perfectly fine. We can see Doge get back down to 32,185, and I'm still calling for 57 to 71 cents. I've been buying for 3 years. Have not made anything. Shake my head. Whoa, bait. No. That's not good. That's not good, bait. It's not good. So let me go over how I exit out of my positions. Just for you, bait. Maybe this thought process might make sense to you. So then you can not, like, buying for 3 years straight, you never took profits. That sounds rough. Meet Damien. Wouldn't that be demand line, not a supply line? Oh, are you talking about Doge? That green line's the supply line. The demand line's the red line that's coming down. So your demand line is always the one that's pushing you down. That's where the demand is. That's where the sell pressure is. The supply line is the one that's coming up. All of your supply is sitting down below you. So that's why I mark it green. That is your supply. So right here on, let's say, Kava, this is currently your supply line, and it is regarded as supply. There's supply down here. People are buying off this line each time. By the way, welcome in, Damien. How you doing? So, when I'm holding this coin right here, bait, I take profits often. But my number one profit-taking level for Kava, I'm accumulating down at these levels. I will sell off half of my tokens right here. $2.91. I am selling. I don't care if it looks like it's still going up. I don't care if there's amazing news. I don't give a flying F what is going on. Half of my tokens are gone at $2.91. Period. Dot. I'm not out here trying to make $1 billion holding forever. I am here to make solid gains. That is a 560% move on a weekly level of support / resistance. Great profit taking level. I will not hold all of my coins past that level. Once we get to $5.10, I'm selling off half of whatever I'm holding. I will be left with 25% of my tokens at $5.10. Only 25%. So I don't care if it blows past. Don't care at all. I don't need to know the narrative. I don't need to know anything. I just know that's my level. I'm selling. That's all. Don't care at all. I'm like, I locked in my gains. I took some risk off the table. Great. Now if it pulls back, if we got to pull back all the way down to $1.19, we get a double test, it looks really good. Okay, great. Awesome. Maybe I'll buy back in. That's a big maybe, because there's probably another project that I like better. I already made my money off this coin. And then if it happens to get up to new all-time highs, well, I'm holding 25% of the tokens. So that's my moon bag. That is the bag that I'm like, okay, do what you're going to do. Enjoy. But remember, at 44 cents, I mean, you can accumulate a lot of tokens. Way more tokens than you can accumulate at $5 for the exact same money. Can we look at Sol? Yeah, we can. Just want to see if that's 215, 220 area, 200, 205 area. Meaning if these two areas are good for DCA, we'll check it out. Yeah, we'll look at Sol. But yeah, so maybe that little explanation helps a little bit. But it's like, I'm selling everything before May. I will not round trip these coins again. Can't get more than a 3x before it pulls back and take everything. All right, that's a method. That is a method. Ponky, please. You want Ponky too? All right, these are going to be the last two requests. I got to get to my daughter, make sure she's been eating, and yeah, get her ready for bedtime. But so, just so you guys know, this is how I like to get out of my positions. Can I check? Okay, we'll check out S and CKB. SC and CKB. All right, last four. We'll dive into those. But yeah, hopefully that explanation helps out some of you when it comes to like, when should I take profits? Weekly candle closes. Those are great areas to take profit. So when you see, oh, we found support off this level multiple times. We found resistance here as well. If you shoot up here, that's going to more than likely be strong resistance. Take some profits. Once you get up here, that's going to be major resistance. Take some profits. It's probably going to pull back, but that's how I like to play this game. Anyways, going into Sol. Solana finding a ton of resistance off $250. Let's get rid of this. I'm still waiting for 331. Thought we were going to get it. We didn't. We hit 294 though. We did get a new all-time high. Makes sense for the pullback. Checking out your daily time frame. You're not overbought. You're not showing bearish divergence, but it's close. Oh, wait. Maybe you are. Yeah, you are showing bearish divergence. Okay, you have triple bearish divergence on the daily. Maybe it got canceled out with this high to this high, because as soon as you do make another high in your relative strength, it technically cancels out the bearish divergence. So just maybe, we got to see what happens if we can clear this high as well. That would give me a lot more confidence that the bearish divergence is all the way gone. Checking out our 4-hour time frame. 4-hour looks gross. I don't like this one bit. We have a beautiful trend here to focus in on. As long as we are below trend, expect it to stay bearish. Expect support at 202. As long as we're below trend. So that's what I would be looking for right now. 202 and or the breakout backtest, but you are likely to go back down and test 202 as support because all you did was blow straight through it. You might come down and test it. So there's that. We could see 14% downside on Sol. Not overbought, or not oversold on the 4-hour or the 1-hour. Let's see about the 15, and the 15 is looking interesting. Huh, interesting. Looks like you're finding a lot of support here. You might see a 50% retrace. Just maybe. You might see it come all the way back up to 252 on a attempt at a breakout. Really have to reassess at that point if it does get up there, because then you're perfectly set up for a short to come back down to 202. Well, 206 would be the measured move, but 202 would be likely. We'll see if they fake us out. We'll see what happens. Because noted, Bitcoin gets really bullish. Guess what? The whole market gets crazy bullish. Since I'm right here, we're going to jump into SC token. I'm going a little out of order. Sorry, guys. But checking out SC on the daily. You lost support, bearishly backtesting it. on a downtrend. Great, awesome. More than likely, see you at 4560. More than likely. You are sitting on top of your 200 simple moving average. It is showing signs of seller exhaustion, which is nice. Hopefully that actually plays out. I mean, you're setting higher lows, yes, but did you just ruin that? You just kind of ruined that. You wicked down once, you came below, you bearishly backtested it, and now you're starting to see some red. I'm leaning real bearish on this one. Real bearish. You have always been helpful, but tonight you've given some extra great gems. Well, I'm glad you think so. Really glad you think so. 14% downside. Possible. Appreciate you. No, I appreciate you, Crispy. All I'm trying to do is just pass along any knowledge that I have. It's really all I want to do. So then hopefully you guys don't buy the next Trump coin. Because guess what? It's going to happen again. NBD, congrats on the baby. Thanks for keeping us on our toes even though you just had a baby. Hey, no problem. No problem. I was just sitting in the room. My wife was doing all the work. Yeah, this thing's set up perfectly. You got that bearish 5-0 back test up here, and it's set up greatly for that 14% drop. SC token, not looking great. It is actually set up perfectly, which means maybe it's time to go long. Honestly, when it's set up this great, this clean, might want to put it in a long. Just maybe. Ponky. Oh, nice. Now what you're going to be looking for Ponky, since you are finding support at 1879, you're going to want to test it again. You do have a downtrending level of resistance here. Ponky has the possibility of being a varsity athlete. Just possibly. You did have bullish divergence here. You came up for a very sad move to the upside. But you're maintaining that higher relative strength while seeing significantly lower prices. So bullish divergence technically is intact. You could see a bounce here. I wouldn't be expecting anything more than possibly testing 36% upside, testing 28 cents as of right now. I wouldn't expect too much more. But you are almost oversold on the 4 hour. Your 1 hour is trying to give you hope. Gave you some bullish divergence. After you pop up a little bit, you're going to want to put in that higher low. If you do not put in the higher low, well, you will more than likely actually touch 18779. So right now, if you're trying to go long, I don't think it's the best time. You got to wait for your confirmation. Make sure it's not going to do something weird. But it looks like it's coming soon to a chart near you. You might actually see some upside. Yep, and you're hitting overhead resistance. Great. So once you do break, you're going to still look for the back test. Look for that support. Dang, that's rough. That is rough. All right, CKB is next. CKB. This looks better. Hit a support. You're hitting it again. Problem. You are not oversold, nor are you giving me any hope. There's a little bit of hope that sell pressure subside. Ooh, gaining momentum to the downside on the 4 hour. That's ouch. How low are we? Oh no. We have downside still? Shoot. Oh no. We don't want that. Well, you got support sitting down here at 7602. Let's clean this up. It's too noisy. Too much trash out here. Too much trash. Okay. Get rid of that too. Don't need it. Don't need that either. Need clear vision. Are we on a breakout? Huh. So your weekly is trying to give you some hope. The only problem I see on the weekly, you did break below your 200 weekly moving average. You bearishly backtested it so far as well. That is a disappointment. You're sitting on top of your 100 though. Looking at the daily. Whoops. Not what I wanted. Daily is trying to put in some form of bullish divergence as you maintain this level of support, but it's a really big deal. You have to maintain this level of support because you are currently on a breakout and a backtest. So here was your downtrending level of resistance. You broke out. You are now backtesting. If you can hold this backtest, you're going to first be looking for a bearish 5.0 to 618. So you could be looking for something in the realm of 53 to 67% upside, and then you'd be looking for that first higher low just to see if the trend is reversing. So there's a possibility CKB is getting ready to go to the upside, but your bearish case, and in the worst case of all, you could break support, hit 7602, not hold, and then get all the way down to 2907. So that is what you do have to mentally prepare for. Your daily is not really saying that's going to happen. Your 4 hour is leaving a lot left to be desired, honestly. But once again, you're holding very strong support on this 9072 level. Looking at your 1 hour. 1 hour, 1 hour just looks like a limp noodle. Not really great. Looking at the 15 minute, your 15 minute is trying desperately hard to actually start going to the upside. So let's hope that that actually does pan out. Because you could see that 54 to whatever else percent upside that I just said. 50 to 63%. We could see that starting to happen. Just a possibility. Just a possibility. Are we how's the little man doing? Rich, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. He's doing good. He's very stable. The nurses were kind of surprised that he could breathe so well on his own, so that was really nice to hear, because he is a preemie, so he's only 33 weeks. Normal time is supposed to be 37 weeks, so he came about a month early, but he's doing really well. Are we waiting for tomorrow to make trades? I am. I'm waiting for tomorrow, possibly even Wednesday. I'm not going to jump into anything too soon, because the amount of, oh, it broke out and then it made lower lows. Not playing that game. Not playing that game. He's varsity then. Nah, my son, I shouldn't have to pay for college. My son, if he decides he wants to play sports, it should be extremely easy to get him a full ride. So I do look forward to seeing what that little guy can do. Till then, I just got to make sure I can afford to feed him. That's going to be the big thing. Got to afford to feed him. Save some oxygen for the rest of us, little man? Nah, he can have it all. He can have all mine. I don't care. That little kid matters way more than I do. I just need enough time to teach him enough, and then after that, I'm useless. Let's be real. Completely useless. Got my little girl, got my little boy, and I got my nephew. We're good. We're good. All of my goals don't matter anymore. It's all about making them into the best people they can be. And also making it to where they can thrive in this world. Because, oh boy, I would much prefer them to be able to live on easy mode while I raise them in hard mode, rather than the other way around. They are going to learn all of what I learned. All of it. Have I used Bookmap, Porky? I have not used Bookmap before because I didn't see the point in using like a subscription to see where liquidation prices are. Especially when we have coin glass. I didn't see the point in it. I know it could be useful, but yeah. Blessings, that's solid AF. Hey, it's all I'm here for. Teaching. It's all I'm here for now. I'm your typical dad. But also, I promised my wife, I'm going to get back into shape, get back into competitive shape, competitive-ish shape, so that I can show my nephew and my son what a good old dad could do on the field before I pass the torch. It's free for crypto? Oh, is it really? Wow, I didn't realize that. I'll have to check it out, James. Thanks for mentioning that. I didn't know that. That's why I use it? Okay, we'll have to check that out. I remember a while ago it was like a subscription. Right, guys, I gotta head on out of here. I do appreciate each and every one of you for coming out. I do really thank you for all the requests. You guys are absolutely amazing. I know I missed stream last night. I was a little busy having my son, but I'm glad you guys can show me some grace. I do appreciate you. Do I have an NFL team? No, I can't watch the NFL anymore. It's not football anymore. It's too soft. I don't like it. Go Eagles. Save me over 500 bucks already. Oh wow, really? Impossible otherwise. Dang, that's crazy. Go Bears. Thanks HQZ. I appreciate you. Back when I could watch football, I used to be a Cowboys fan. Now I can't watch it. I just can't. Congrats, bro. Thank you, Crispy Lifestyle. I appreciate you. Bills Mafia rep. Oh god, Bills are terrible. They're terrible. You ain't wrong. Yeah, it's awful, but it is what it is. Later, man. Thanks again for keeping us updated. No problem. I'm gonna do my best to keep you guys updated and in the loop at all times. That's the benefit of everything being right there on my phone. Crash down Porky and get timing. Hit 109. Great timing to hit 109. Yeah, right? He had the best timing for that. For you. Thank you. Ben Johnson. A good one. All right, later, everybody. I'm out of here. Appreciate you all. Deuces. I'm out.